Hey everybody, welcome back to another video with Gem Mint Masters. We have a really cool Throwback Thursday video for you here today. If you don't recognize these packs, you will once I kind of show you what is in these things. I was at a show this past weekend. By the time you're seeing this, it might be well past that, but I was at a show recently and I was talking to a guy. He had purchased a box of this 1993-94 Ultra basketball. Again, if you're not familiar with this is the set that has the Scoring Kings, probably one of the most sought after Ultra parallels. Now that card's in Series 1, this is Series 2. But personally, I like this series, and I think there's more value in this series overall because you have if you look on this little icon down here, kind of put it up there as close as possible. You've got your Rebound Kings, all rookies, which don't have guys like Michael Jordan in them, but you've got, I believe Shaq is in there, and then all rookies will be like the Chris Webber and Anthony Hardaway. But you've got 3 other inserts, all of which have Michael Jordan in them. Famous nicknames, Inside Outside, and Power in the Key. Power in the Key is the best one. It's kind of like a 1 per box type of deal. Now, I have 19 packs here. Kind of an interesting story. I bought these packs, again, from somebody at a show. The guy had purchased a box, broke it up, wanted to sell the packs individually because he was having trouble selling it as a box. They go for about $4.50. So he broke these out to $13 a pack, which is about exactly $4.50. We talked for a while. I ended up getting them for about $9 a pack. So I feel a lot better about these. Granted, I'm not getting a full box, but 19 packs out of 36, so it's more than half a box. So it does kind of drop our chances down of getting something like a Power in the Key, but we should see the famous nicknames and the inside-outside cards. Those are cards, again, PSA 10, Michael Jordan, very valuable, hard to gem. However, if these packs are in good condition, they do not feel bricked, which is a good sign. So if we can find a good condition copy of those, then maybe we have a good chance at getting them. But either way, we're going to have fun on this Throwback Thursday rip, and we're going to enjoy opening these packs. And it didn't cost us an arm and a leg to do it. So, I wanted to get a box of these for a while, but I'm going to start here, see how it goes. If this doesn't seem to be fruitful, maybe I'll try my hand at a box. But again, way more expensive if you buy them by the box than I did on these. I paid, less than the value of a box by going with, just over half a box. So let's go ahead and just get into these and see how we do. Again, this is Series 2, which is no slouch to Series 1, but definitely a better, maybe I'd say a better bang for your buck. You're going to pay a lot less again, and you've still got a chance of getting some really good stuff. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to call out all the just base veterans, but as we get to, some of the rookies, like we got Weber, we got a famous nicknames coming up here. I can see it. And we got DC, Derek Coleman. So just by the looks of this one, this looks really nice. So hopefully that's something we can expect for all these famous nicknames that are in here. And we should see a good amount of them. When you open up a box like this, you get a good amount of those type of inserts along with the inside-outside. So we've got a good shot at getting something like a Michael Jordan in those. There's a rookie, Papa Jones. Oh, there we go. USA Basketball, Larry Johnson. All right. And then another Warren Kidd on the draft pick. All right. So we got 2 inserts out of there. I believe the USA Basketball is an insert. There is no Michael Jordan in that either. No, that's just part of the regular set. Okay, so that's just a subset. Alrighty. Second pack in. Again, these are sliding really nicely. They're not, I'm not feeling any sticking or bricking, and these look like they're really good shape. All right, a bunch of rookies in here. No, the good ones. There we go. It looks like a Rebound King, Alonzo Mourning. It's a nice looking one. So we've got another USA Basketball. So you get a lot of inserts in these too, which is great. Put that in a sleeve. USA Basketball, Tim Hardaway. Those are cool looking. It's a cool looking little subset. Got a nice Dennis Rodman there. Yeah, I'm gonna throw him over in that pile too. All right, there we go. Okay. Next pack. This is I gotta say, I'm already having fun with this. This is some good stuff. You just don't run into these kind of packs very often at all. I think we might have an inside outside in this one. I'm seeing kind of that design. So let's, as we get closer, take a look at a whole bunch of rookies in this one. All right, there's our inside outside. Let's see who it is. Looks like Jim Jackson. Yep. Cool looking set there as well. That one doesn't look too bad. This is a hard set to find good copies of with all the dark corners. You just, anytime you see these at shows or wherever, man, there's just a lot of corner damage. So far, so good. Looking good. I'm gonna knock on wood over here. Second Popeye Jones. We got the Anthony Hardaway we can get out of here, just the base rookie. So that should be kind of nice. And I think we, again, have a shot at like a Shaq Rebound Kings. Looks like maybe another famous nicknames out of this one. Yep, famous nicknames. Oh, wow. The Human Highlight Film. That is a long nickname. Dominique Wilkins. I could kind of tell just right from that wasn't going to be the Michael Jordan, which his says Air on it. That's all it says. The Human Highlight Film, Dominique Wilkins. All right. A couple rookies here. Oh, one rookie. All right. So again, anybody considering like a fun box to rip with some really good value, look out there for this stuff. They are available, not like super readily available, but if you can find these, again, I just think the value you're going to get is pretty awesome. Rebound King, Karl Malone. Man, the quality on these looks so good. Just not really seeing any issues with these things. So we'll sleeve and we'll top load all these after, but if we get any of the big ones, we'll definitely top load them right away. Oh, geez. Dropping cards. Rex Walters. Haven't heard that name in a while. Byron Scott and Lucius Harris. Okay. Still got a ton of packs to go. Man, I miss opening this stuff back in the day. That was fun. Looks like we might have another famous nicknames in here. Okay. Let's try to slow roll this one a little bit. Here we go. The Admiral, David Robinson. That is a cool one. I think there might be some decent value in that one. If I can look up some of the values on some of these, I'll be able to tell if there's any, grading potential on them. But as far as condition goes, they're looking pretty good so far. We got two USA basketball, Isaiah Thomas and Mark Price. Okay. None of the big rookies yet. I'm gonna spread these out a little bit. But man, again, you get a lot of bang for your buck in these, getting tons of inserts. And the value is just crazy good on those. Because they're so old, gem rates are tough. Just drives that value up a bit. Looks like another inside outside maybe in this pack. Allen Houston, Luke Longley. Oh, there we go. There's an all rookie Chris Webber. Okay, so I think that's all we're getting. That's probably one of the best of the all rookie set you can get. Penny and Chris Webber are really the two best ones in there. That is decent. I will take that. Okay. Another USA. We got Dan Marley. Might be able to make that whole set out of this box. Or I guess not a full box, but we'll see how it goes. We darn close to making it. Still got a fair amount of packs. We still got about 10 or 11 left. Not even halfway through yet. Oh, seeing a little corner issue on the front here, but maybe it's only that front card. It's like another famous nicknames coming up. See if we can hit the big one. We got the Glide. Clyde Drexler. Was that our third or fourth one of that already? Again, I'm telling you, you get a lot of those. Dennis Rodman again, nice. Nick Van Exel, not a bad one. I'll put that over here. And Jamal Mashburn. Okay, some of the better rookies from that year. Man, I opened so much of this as a kid. I love this. This is probably one of the pack sets I opened the most, and just didn't think too much of it back in that day. I don't remember ever pulling something like a Power in the Key, but maybe I did. Those are some really nice looking all foil cards. Another inside outside. There we go. Anthony Hardaway. Let's see who we got. Another Jim Jackson. Is that our second one? I think we pulled him already. So we got a Penny Hardaway. I'm going to sleeve that one. That could be a potential grading candidate as well. Penny Hardaway Ultra Rookie PSA 10. We'll do a little research on that as well. Our Jim Jackson. So we're hitting the inside outsides, we're hitting the famous nicknames, just not hitting the one big one that we want. Be really cool if we could pull at least one of those out of here. Okay, another USA, Derek Coleman. And Chris Whitney on the rookie. All right, looks like we got 10 left. Just crossing that halfway threshold. Looks like another inside outside here. All right. Dave Johnson. Another Penny Hardaway and Patrick Ewing on the inside outside. Okay. So 2 Penny Hardaway rookies back-to-back packs. That's not too crazy of an expectation, I would say. You know, getting like the base rookies. Back in these days too, you would get a fair amount of base cards. So if it was a rookie or a guy like Jordan, man, you could easily get 2 or 3 in a box. You got Sean Kemp, USA Basketball. Brian Russell. I think everybody remembers him when Jordan crossed him over pretty hard back in the NBA Finals back in the day. So, a day he doesn't want to remember, I'm sure. But, man, I just can't get over how nice these packs are. These cards are. There's just no sticking or bricking or anything. All right, we got another inside-outside coming up. There we go. Tony Kukoc, rookie. I'll probably hold on to that one. Who do we got? Walt Williams on the inside-outside. Wow. Did not even know he had one, but all right. Another USA Basketball in there. Inside-outsides aren't looking as sharp as the famous nicknames, I would say. All right, Dominique on the USA. George Murazan, rookie. Lindsey Hunter. All right. Looks like about 8 packs left. Still got a little ways to go. Still plenty of upside here. We haven't done too bad, to be honest. I've enjoyed this rip already, just for the amount of stuff you can get. Looks like we got an all rookie in this one. It's looking like a Sean Bradley color. So we'll see if I'm right on that. There we go, Sean Bradley. Man, that guy was, I don't want to say good back in the day, but definitely hyped. Look at the massive lanky frame there. He's a big dude. Big, by big I mean tall. That's about it. All right, and another Sean Kemp USA Basketball. All right, I'm gonna clear some of these packs out of here. And then let's finish the rest of these off. All right, come on. Let's get some nice luck in these last little batch of packs here. See if we can get something good. All right, looks like maybe another famous nicknames. I can't really tell what is in this one. Oh, no, that's looking like a Rebound King, actually. We've only gotten 1 or 2 of those. So we got, yep, Dikembe Mutombo on the Rebound King. So you're getting an insert per pack, which is really cool. That's not necessarily common these days. Well, maybe it is, but they're just not super valuable. All right, AC Earl. Another Dominique, and then a Murasan. Okay. All right, 6 packs left. Man, these seem to go on for days, and I'm not complaining. All right, might have another famous nicknames, or an inside-outside in this one. Inside-outside. Let's go ahead and flip it. Scottie Pippen. Close. We got the Bulls. Nice to see the Jordan. How many? There's 10 in this set. And I feel like we've gotten almost all of them already. So there is potential to get that one elusive one. All right. Another Derek Coleman, USA. Chris Whitney, Chris King. Okay. 5 left. Still looking for some more famous nicknames. Possibly a Power in the Key. Again, we don't have a full box here, so that one's going to be a tall order. I do see another famous nicknames in here. It's not looking like the one we want, but that looks like a good one. Shaq. I will take that. That one looks pretty good so far. We'll go ahead and sleeve it. That looks pretty solid. Okay. That is, I'm going to top load this one. This is probably the first true top load worthy card, I would say, out of here. Okay. Oh, we got Don Nelson and Don Chaney on the coach card and Steve Smith, USA. All right. I'm getting close to that set, I would imagine. All right, come on. Inside, outside. Famous nicknames. Power in the Key. Looks like maybe another inside, outside here. Or maybe nothing in this. Is this going to be the first pack with nothing in it? Oh, all rookie series. Okay, there's another Kukoc. All rookie series, Calbert Chaney. Haven't heard that name in a while. Okay, Calbert Chaney. We'll sleeve up the Kukoc again. Nice little dollar box card. A nice crisp Kukoc rookie. Really great career. Another USA Tim Hardaway. There we go. Okay. Nice big stack of cards here. Like I said, we still have not seen any of these packs have any issues with the cards. Sticking or bricking or anything like that. Okay, looks like another inside outside. Maybe. Yeah, inside outside. Come on, let's cross our fingers here. And who did we get? John Starks. Not the one we're looking for. Still just love these insert sets. Okay, a couple chances left here. Another coach card and another Wilkins USA. Murasan, I think that's like our third one of him. That's pretty funny. All right, come on. 2 left here. What are we looking at? What are we gonna get? Looks like maybe another inside outside. We only have a couple left in this set. All right, come on. Oh, another Walt Williams. Come on. Man, that's brutal. That's a bummer to get doubles. All right, let's see what else we got. Tim Hardaway, USA. Another Rodman. We'll throw him in that pile. All right, last pack. How can we do here? How can we do? So it's not been a bad rip, but man, definitely could have hoped for a little bit more. Looks like we're not going to get a Power in the Key, which again was kind of to be expected. It looks like we have another inside outside. And this is going to be our last one. Let's just go ahead and flip it over. And another John Starks, man. Oh, just my luck. Just my luck. Inside, outside. All right. Okay, so Nick Van Exel, put him over here. Another Mashburn. Those seem to be in the same pack. And then a Dumars. That's the first one of that. All right. That's going to do it. So let's do a little recap here. You know, I got to say, that was fun. Again, I've said this before. I enjoy ripping this stuff probably way more than I do some of this newer stuff. I mean, look at the ceiling here. Look at the floor even. I mean, this is pretty much the floor we hit here, and we still hit some pretty decent stuff. So let's do a little shuffling here. Whole bunch of these USA basketballs. You're getting at least one a pack in those, it looks like. A lot of times we got two. Here's just some of the better kind of base cards we took out. Rodman, we have Mashburn, Van Exel, another Rodman, Mashburn, Van Exel, another Rodman. We got three of those. See, Dumars, Hardaway, Nelson, Wilkins, Hardaway, Steve Smith, Coleman, Wilkins, Kemp again, Marley, Isaiah Thomas, Mark Price, and Larry Johnson. So we got a bunch of unique USA basketball cards out of there. Let's take a look here. Let's kind of reshuffle these a little bit too. We'll kind of put them in order. We got our inside outsides. We've got our all rookies, our rebound kings, and then a few of the base rookies we kind of just set aside that were a little bit better. Famous nicknames, I was thinking we were going to get some more of those. They came quick and they came early, but they didn't come as often as I thought they would, but still some decent ones in there. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right. Okay. All righty, so our sleeved cards, we got a couple Kukoc rookies, a couple Penny Hardaway rookies too. Looks like that one might have a little, oh no, that was something on the top. Okay, take a look at those. Potential to grade, I'm not too sure. Nice all rookie series Chris Webber. That's probably one of the better ones you can get. And then we got Sean Bradley and Calbert Chaney as well. A couple of rebound kings. Got some decent ones here. Mourning, Malone, Mutombo. I know Shaq's in that set too, so that would probably be the better one you could get. And then our inside outsides. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the. We got 8 of the 10. However, we didn't get 8 of the 10. We got 8, and we got doubles of a few. So we got 2 Jim Jacksons, Ewing, Walt Williams, Pippen, Starks, Walt Williams, Starks. So we got 3 doubles in that one. So that was kind of a tough one. And then these really cool looking famous nicknames, Derek Coleman, Dominique Wilkins. That's a nice one too, I think, the David Robinson Admiral, and then Clyde the Glide. And then our best one out of the bunch, Shaq on the famous nicknames, which again, I'm going to have to take a look at this one. There might be some really nice grading potential on that. Penny is also in this set, so that would have been a cool one to hit. I actually just sent a Penny to PSA, and this Shaq looks nice and sharp too, so this could be a really nice grading candidate, so there could be some potential there. So, all right. That was a fun one. That was definitely a fun one. Could have done a little bit better. We missed on the 3 Jordans, the Power and the Key, which is the big one, and then the inside outside and the famous nicknames. But in a box like this, you've got so much potential. So let's say you want to risk it on a box of this era. This is probably a good one to do that on, because not only do you have a lot of chances getting the inside outside Jordan, the famous nicknames, and we got half a box almost here, and we came really close to getting them. So you know, maybe that's something I'd try in the future. But again, if you're going to buy this, you've got a really good shot at getting a couple of those nice ones. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. Do more of this fun stuff. Love finding these kind of 90s boxes when I can, especially like this one, get an even better deal on them. So, you know, better luck next time. But man, I'm not complaining. Got a nice Shaq here and some other nice stuff in here. So, all right, cool. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you guys on the next one.